The story of Fernand Valmy is one of stewardship, caring, and brotherhood. A single mother raising 7 kids on her own, she knew no boundaries in her generosity. Nearly illiterate, she came to New York while struggling to educate her children in an attempt to secure their future. She immediately desired to assist other first-generation immigrants from Haiti and other Caribbean countries. She began Valmy Ministries first and foremost to propagate the Word of God and to provide daycare, after-school support, and general support to all in need. It was of particular importance to Fernand to provide advocacy for first-generation parents who did not speak English but who needed to manage the institution that impacted their lives and the future of their children. Those who struggled needed a voice, and Fernand devoted her life to speaking up for those who were in need. While her dream began in Brooklyn, it grew beyond the New York City borough. Encouraged by the success of her ministries in Brooklyn, she strived to expand the outreach of her dream to the place where it all began for her, Léogâne, Haiti. As a product of Léogâne, Fernand was all too familiar with the challenges facing the people of her community. The lack of access to quality education and food insecurity are results of decades of poverty. This poverty limits access to quality education and perpetuates food insecurity. It is a vicious cycle that Fernand was determined to put to an end so that the children of Léogâne would have the opportunities that she herself did not have. As a result, she purchased acres of land and dedicated this land to building a learning center. Her efforts began with a modest one-room school on the plateau of a small mountain on the land of which she purchased. The children of Léogâne had a hunger for an education as extreme as their hunger for quality meals. The number of students grew quickly, and soon every chair was filled with students seeking to better their lives. Fernand's tenacity grew, and she knew she had to do more. Fernand Valmy did not have the financial resources to begin construction. What she did have was foresight, hope, a vision, and most importantly, faith. It took many years, but in 2007, construction began on the first building of the philanthropic complex that can house up to 1,000 students. Fernand's spirit and vision are with the school always, but soon after construction began, the Lord called Fernand Valmy home to his kingdom.
November 18, 2009, hundreds of Haitian Americans, Canadians, as well as other FVM supporters left their respective countries to unite with the thousands of people from Léogâne and neighboring communities to inaugurate l'Institut Mixte Suze Valmy Cœur. Marching to the beat of one drum, they all gathered together to celebrate the grand opening of the state-of-the-art school and to keep Fernand Valmey's dream alive.
The tragic and devastating earthquake that killed nearly 250,000 people has put Fernand's vision to the test. The building and all equipment were completely destroyed, but most importantly, the lives of the children, by and large, were spared as they were not in the building when the earthquake occurred. Fernand's vision paved the way for the creation of the original facility, and we were successful. On January 12, 2010, we suffered a major setback as a result of the earthquake, but our renewed faith in her ministries will rebuild l'Institut Mixte Suze Valmey Cœur. We must keep the dream alive. Many of the people of Léogâne are living under inadequate tents, and survival has become a daily battle. Our first goal was to re-establish a sense of normalcy. We immediately constructed a temporary but safe school structure. In addition to learning and recreational activities, counseling for post-trauma was added to the curriculum. The school also guaranteed at least one full meal a day. This, along with a quality education and food security, mean the children now have what many take for granted: hope for a bright future. Led by Fernand Valmey's daughter, Wood, the ministry's altruism extends beyond the students and to the whole community. For example, the ministries repaired water wells and aided in water purification to provide healthy drinking water for all. And finally, we have even afforded families the gift of marriage. We were able to fully fund, decorate, cater, and provide a pastor to marry dozens of men and women who otherwise would not have been able to afford a wedding and proclaim their love for each other before the Lord. The education we instill in our children go well beyond reading, writing, arithmetics, and the sciences. Because of the long history of deforestation in Haiti, we made sure to include a nursery in our curriculum. By nursery, we mean the planting and caring of our landscape. Our children have learned to spread and grow and maintain crops, including fruits, grains, and vegetables. This project, from its inception, was supported by the Food and Agriculture Organization and its lead ambassador and founder, Carl Lewis, who graciously paid us a visit and brought with him an international message of hope and brotherhood to children and their families.
Yeah. The main thing I wanted to say to all these children, thank you for inviting me here. It was a beautiful song, but more importantly, they're making a commitment to the future of their country. Stay educated, stay in school, and you are the future of Haiti. And also take that wonderful message all around the world and come back home and make your country proud.
The second generation has not forgotten their grandmother's dream either. Marc Valmey, a mechanical engineer and grandson of Fernand Valmey, went to Haiti himself to assess the damage and to bring his own contribution to the building project.
On top of a hill sort of precludes any heavy equipment that you can see. All the work has to be done manually, which is difficult, but it appears that the last school was a total loss. Perhaps we can reuse the foundation, but food bar is going to have to be, it can't be reused. It's all going to have to be rebuilt. But right now, we're at the first stage where we're actually removing the rubble.
We are even fortunate and blessed enough to spread this dream all the way down to the third generation. They are quite involved in our fundraising efforts and spreading awareness as well.
We are the third generation of Funnel Valme. Please help the children of Haiti. Keep the dream alive. Please help the children of Haiti. Keep the dream alive.
Parents of the students and people from the community sing, dance, and pray as they witness the first phase of the construction.
FVM would like to thank each and every contributor who in one way or another has donated to the development of the project and who is still helping to keep Fernand Valme's dream alive. Special thanks are extended to the Perfecting Faith Church, led by Senior Pastor Donnie McClurkin and Associate Pastor Louis Melini. Also, we'd like to thank Mr. Leslie Williams, founder of Haiti Soccer Project.
We would also like to recognize and thank Ojadco for taking the lead in the demolition process.
And lastly, Mr. Rotimi Akinuye and his colleagues from a charity organization called Global Shoes. Once again, we'd like to thank everyone.